Hello fans, collectors, investors. Welcome back to Iconic Baseball. I'm Iconic Al, and it's a big day here at Iconic Baseball Studios. I have received a BGS order. This includes 8 cards, and 7 of which are relic cards. I really like the way BGS grades relics, so I prefer BGS when it comes to those thicker relic cards. I believe they're more fair with them versus PSA, which you kind of don't know what to expect from PSA when it comes to grading thicker cards, relic cards, in my experience. So 7 of these 8 cards are relic cards, and several of those are among the best relic cards in my collection. I think they are actually some of the best top 3 relic cards in my collection. So it's a little nerve-wracking. Haven't looked at these grades yet, so I'm a little nervous, but join me and we'll find out what the results are.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Okay, here we go. To save some time, I've pre-cut the tape, but here we have my 8 card BGS order. This is very exciting. And inside we had another box that I had to cut the tape on. Great packing job here by BGS. And here we are. Here's the 8 cards. All right. So the first card here is the non-relic. Full disclosure, a card that I actually wanted a second opinion on because I submitted this card to PSA. This is actually a 94 Bowman's Best Refractor of Barry Bonds that PSA assigned a 7. And I thought it was a little bit better than a 7. We'll see what BGS thinks. So I cracked this out of the PSA slab, and we'll see here. What does BGS think? And a 7. All right. Well, BGS has spoken. Still a beautiful card. Not sure what I'm going to do with this. I'll probably crack this out and just kind of keep it in my collection for nostalgia. Because I love the set. I love the card itself. I just thought it was a bit better than a 7. But apparently I was wrong. And it looks like the surface got a 6. So that's really where it got dinged. My guess maybe is some of that greening on the face. Beckett may have hit that a bit harder than I thought they would. So that's probably what got it the 7, because everything else, 9.5, 9.5, 9. So yeah, surface. Really took it down from a 9.95 level to a 7 level. Oh well, you can't win them all. So that's one that I'll probably crack out and just kind of keep raw for nostalgia. Still love it, but I had to try. All right, now the relics. This is what I'm really excited about here. So some big time relic cards. These are very low population, all of them. So I'm gonna put population numbers up as I show these. I don't know them offhand, but we'll just see. I'm really a little nervous here. This is my Joe Jackson relic from 2001 SP Legendary Cut Set. And this one gets a 9. Fantastic. A super in demand relic card. It's a debut bat card for Shoeless Joe. The first bat card that was ever released for Shoeless Joe. Some great subgrades on there. All 9s with a 9.5. But yeah, that's what I was looking for on this card. A mint 9 on a Shoeless Joe relic card. Unbelievable. That is awesome. That's a card I've had for a long time. And I just like the way Beckett presents these. The thick cards really fit, I think, much better and more attractively in the BGS slabs. So that is amazing. Okay, next up, this one is not a high value card, but I still wanted it slabbed up for obvious reasons. This is a 2001 SP Upper Deck Legends Willie Mays bat card in a 9. So that was nice. It's not a high value card, like I said, but again, I just think these are so much more attractive when they're in a high grade in a BGS lab. So very happy to have that kind of locked into a 9 grade. Fantastic. This is another SP Legendary Cuts. This one is Henry Aaron. So we'll see what this one got. I believe this was in a short print. A 9.5. Holy crap. Did not think many of these would get 9.5s, but I'm very happy. Henry Aaron, 2001 SP Legendary Cut. And again, these are low population. This might be the highest, this might be the highest graded example of this card in existence. I'm not sure. I'll confirm that below here with the PSA and the BGS populations. But this is a hard card to have in a gem grade. Fantastic. Henry Aaron, beautiful relic card. And you literally can't do much better. Okay, same set. This is the Jimmy Fox 2001 SP Legendary Cuts. And we have a 9.5 Jimmy Fox relic. Wow. This is going well for these relics so far. I'm already very glad that I went with BGS on these. Again, super low population, not many of these graded. Certainly not many of these graded in this kind of a gem grade. So I'm kind of speechless on these. It's really great. Gem grades on these relic cards is kind of unheard of, really. So amazing. Okay, this one is actually in the same set. One of my favorite relic sets, 2001 SP Legendary Cuts. This one's a Jackie Robinson, so this one's kind of more important, I think, than most. And it gets the 9. Yes, this is going very well. I wasn't sure this would get a 9. I thought it might get 8.5 or drop down to an 8. But when you average in all the subgrades, yeah, it did quite well. 8.5 corners, 2 9.5s, but it averaged into a 9. But just an amazing Jackie relic card from that early relic period. Mind you, all these cards have that designation. I say it all the time. This material was actually used in Major League action in a Major League game. So this is quite a bit more special to me than the modern relics that really don't make that kind of promise or that claim. But just a beautiful Jackie relic in a 9. And then we have probably the 2 biggest cards of the order here. My Babe Ruth relic, which is from the same set, the 2001 SP Legendary Cuts. I've had this for a long time, very nervous. And this card gets a 9.5. Oh my God. This is beyond expectation. This is definitely the biggest card of the order. In this grade, it may be the highest graded example in the world. Because I know there are no PSA 10s of this card, and I believe there's only a handful of BGS 9.5s in the world, and there are no BGS 10s. So quite literally, this is the highest graded example of this Ruth relic. And I'm not sure how many there are in 9.5, but I'll put that below here. My God. I am very glad I submitted this order. But a gem grade Ruth Bat relic. Fantastic. And then last, but certainly not least, this is a 2022 Topps Tier 1 relic of Josh Gibson. This is a Josh Gibson game used bat card. So this is another one, another huge one for my collection. And it gets a 9. Fantastic. What an amazing order this was. This is not a cheap card. There's not a lot of meaningful material to collect for Josh Gibson, obviously. Autographs are non-existent. Playing days cards are non-existent. So, wow, to lock that into a 9 grade, fantastic. It's a beautiful Josh Gibson relic out of 99. Some great subgrades. And I love it. I mean, what a great order. Just to review, Gibson in a 9. Joe Jackson in a 9. Jackie in a 9. Jimmy Fox in a 9.5. Hank Aaron in a 9.5. Willie Mays in a 9. Bonds in a 7. And last but not least, the Bambino in a 9.5. Thank you so much for sharing in my joy on this reveal. It has been amazing, quite honestly. It couldn't have gone much better. So until next time, everyone, keep collecting and stay iconic.